You! Yes, you! Stand still, laddie! Alright guys, how you doing? Right, so I thought I would do a quick daily reading, or it'll be a couple of days, fluctuation of energy really. But also, so I've opened up my old channel too, which is How the Mind Thinks Within the Links, okay? I've got plans for that one as well, and the link to that, the link to How the Mind Thinks Within the Links can be found in the description, okay? And the song for this one is going to be Drops of Jupiter too. Jupiter is kicking my ass. It's kicking my ass. I'm eating like Jupiter. Jupiter is also when I lost a lot of weight, when it was transiting before, is when I lost a lot of weight. But Jupiter brings in reward, so it's a very big fluctuation of change. And I'm finding myself extremely hungry at very odd times where I just want to fucking binge. So I'm kind of losing my shit. So I've started back at the gym, but I'm really trying to not eat. You know, I'm really trying to look after my weight because I think I've put on a little bit of weight. Well, I know I can do if I don't be careful. So there's a lot of kind of strange shit that's going on with me at the moment. Alright guys, so let's have a look anyway. So what energy is around us on the 13th and the 14th of December? Please tell me about the energy that is around on the 13th and the 14th. I just see the 10 of Cups because I had a look to see if the cards are up right. But so okay, so trying to broaden our yeah, this is kind of a bit like what I was saying. This is a guide. This is someone this is someone that's fearless. You know, fearless, because it's red, so it also can represent Aries too. You know, it's kind of the fearless part that Aries have, you know, but it's kind of like, you know, what is my next venture? You know, he holds the world within his hands, has the cat, which is very wise. Cats are wise, you know, cats are silent. So the silent intuition I'm picking up. Silent intuition, but there's two people that are looking, the cat and the, well, not two people. So it's yet to be seen. It's kind of broadening my spectrums of where can I plant my wand, really. But overall, it's expansive. You know, it's direction. It's direction that's needed. You know, Jupiter brings in reward, but it can also send you a little bit fucking tipsy, a bit fucking strange. I'm going to have to look into my astrology. I just haven't had time, really. You know, I know Chiron is making moves, and that's a bit weird. So we've got the Sword of Truth, and we have the Queen of Wands. So we have a lot of fire energy and a lot of truth, a lot of freedom. It's because, like I just said, you know, it always represents the cards. They never lie. That talks about freedom and expansiveness, you know, broaden our spectrum. And the cat also represents freedom, because cats love freedom. You know, they do look. You can't cage a lion, you can't cage a cat. So yeah, there you go. So you can't cage Leo in Midheaven. So yeah, it depends where that is in your chart, if that's what it represents within these cards within tarot. I think it does. But cats represent freedom, and they can't be caged. If you try to back a cat into a corner, it will escape. It will escape because it needs freedom, you know. So that is what that represents, because of the bird of truth. It's seeking the truth, but it's still there, but it's changing course. It's kind of trying to gain momentum. It's trying to gain momentum of either truth coming in, or seeking the truth, or what else can I see in these cards? Because in the background, this camera's probably not really the best one, but when I look at it here, the background looks kind of murky. Well, definitely on the floor, but it looks murky, you know, and it's kind of, you know, the clouds look kind of muggy, like I can't see the woods for the trees. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. I can't see the woods for the trees, because the future is unseen. So we have the Queen of Wands energy, which is fire and passionate, and it's a fucking fox in here. Well, and I just realised that she's got a cat in her lap. So, but this cat looks tamed. This cat looks kind of like, fuck it, you know, which way are we going? Oi, bruv, which way are we going? And this cat's like, wow, foxy lady. Boom, boom, wow. You know. So that would probably be Garth and, what do you call it? We put some money in the jukebox. I'm coming to get you. You can't remember the lyrics. But I'll put that in there too. But this cat here looks kind of tamed. It's kind of like, but she's kind of like looking kind of as if to say, how you doing? Right? So there's a lot of fire and passion, but there could be, it's definitely to do with Aries, because I'm seeing this card too. Kind of like, I mean, that's just under the deck. See the light of day. Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? Because the sun is in the background, right? So it's like a forcing energy. It's a forcing energy to push forth with light. Because, you see, these wands and these cards, there's only ever one person in the card. There's one person. The wands talk about action. So it kind of means of what I always state is things are always in the mind, and the mind is what creates everything. You know, communication is freedom. It's freedom. It sets the course and the chart for new directions because of energy that can be stuck at the moment through non-communication because of past actions, past things, past. Past means that it's in the past and it's supposed to stay in the past, but you can't release the past until the past is released. So there needs release, that's what it's saying, because of freedom. Freedom. So let's have a look what else in other energy have we got around. Because it would be a taming energy, you see. It would be a taming energy because of the pussy. Right. Right. The milk turned sour. I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, Tyrone. You could fit a fucking bus in there. Don't feed him the whole ball soul. I've got to watch that film. I keep meaning to watch it. Lock, stock, two smoking barrels. I fight you for a dog. I fight you for a cat or a dog. I don't give a fuck what it is, but I'll fight you for it. Right? Fucking hell, that's too many. So let's have a look. What else? What other energy have we got? So a bit of a disclaimer, if you're under the age of swearing, you better turn off now and go in a new direction. Because I'm not the kind of pussy to lap it up, do you know what I mean? I'm kind of like straight up and no chaser. So that's just pretty much how I am. I have Capricorn in the 3rd house, which is communication. So communication with me can get like that. We got a jumper. We got a jumper. So, well, I have just got a new jumper. That's cool. Oh, and it's black. What do you know? So, back. Wow, back from the past. Back. Which one's black? There's a black cat looking at you. So, working hard. Let's hope it's not chucking pest to a fire and potions, because there's a potion there. You know, 3 of Pentacles talks about collaboration of past life and present life and concrete structures of defence, but it also talks about collaboration and working hard as well. You know, some of you could be an esoteric spirit writer. I know I used to be, and I used to love doing that. You know, but it's also finding the spark and the passion within what it is that you're doing, you know. So it's saying that whatever you're doing, you're on the right path because it's written. You know, it's a guy that's writing the future. He's also writing from the past of his higher self. So he's writing from the Akashic records that's writing the present moment, and also the past life, the present moment, and creating the future of one cycle of everything. So it's working hard. So you could be listening to a guide. The Ace of Swords is very much an influential guide too. You know, the Two of Wands, I did say, is about guide because it's someone that has broader spectrum and that looks outside the box. They use passion and fire with what it is that they use. They use it with the occult, with the wisdom of what that would mean within the other deck of the Rider-Waite deck, where the cat is black. But that cat in that one is here. So it's a switching of energy. It's here. The black cat is here. That is normally depicted within this picture. So it's telling me that there's fire and there's passion and there's leadership of showing people and guiding them how to break through walls and structures of defense. Break through walls and destruction of defense. Of realizing that when someone could have hold of you by the throat because of love. Two of Cups. Wow, check out this picture in this one. That is a great card, right? We haven't had this in this deck out yet. So that is because it's to do with love. It's to do with mirroring energy. It's to do with the Ten of Cups, which is the Sun in Pisces. But that is an overall energy of joy, prosperity and fulfillment. It's family, it's creation. It's something that can create happiness. This is not a destructional thing. If you look at this card, these people are not fucking off their head. They're actually enjoying themselves. So it basically talks about finding happiness, finding fulfillment, finding joy, mirroring through freedom, through setting the past free, setting the past life free, setting karma free, to be free for the future. You know, the Lovers, I thought that was Two of Cups, right? It's the Lovers, so that's Gemini. But that is kind of like the Two of Cups, right? It's still decision and it's choice, but it's an overall happiness feeling of joy and prosperity, of finding the light of day. Your fucking drops of Jupiter. Drops of Jupiter brings in reward when you realise things, Spirit is saying. So Jupiter is about reward. I can't remember what video I spoke about that on, but Jupiter, I think that was the Gemini reading, it was. Jupiter brings in reward. Saturn ticks it basically watches over us. And there's a video that I've done a long time ago from the old channel that was reversed to this channel too, called The Ticking Karmic School Tie of Time. And it was about time and how it ticks our time within retrograde. It grades us on our tests of where we should be karmically and where we should be within the universal energy of one, within the alignment of ourselves with the truth from the past, present and future. It aligns ourselves of happiness is a choice within Gemini too. Okay, it means that it breaks through walls of defense. You know, to find true happiness, you have to be in alignment with the person that you're with or want to be with, because you wouldn't destroy the happy home life. That wouldn't destroy that. If something is destructive in your life that destructs a happy home life, well, that's not, well, that's like fucking obvious, right? That doesn't take much of a choice. Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't get fucking people. I don't get people. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. But that's also Chiron. Fucking beautiful. But Jupiter is, sorry, yes, there we go. So thank you. So Jupiter means reward. So Saturn means that it ticks us on our test of like where we are and how well we've done. Have we cut things out that needed to be cut out? Have we cut out the past people? Have we cut out the past of codependent thinking? Have we raised our vibration with the alignment within ourselves, our chakras, of where we should be? Are we listening to the Akashic records? Are we aligning ourselves with where we are karmically? How have the things been noticed about people? Are the things been noticed about yourself? Are you cutting away your own dark passenger of illusion? Do you know where you are mentally, physically, stably, emotionally? Do you know all this? Because happiness is a choice. And then what happens is when you realize that and you have an awakening, you start to listen to your higher mind and your higher self. When you start to do that, you fucking think, wow, where the fuck have I been? Well, you have been on a place that we call planet Earth, not Mars. Mars is about war, right? So you want to look into your chart as Gemini Moon, well, Gemini, I think. Okay, I can't remember, but yeah, the god of war, right? But anyway, so then what happens is when you realise all that of the war, so that's what it's saying, so when you realise about that war, that you can't fight with fight, because it's called fight or flight. You have a choice to stand there and fight, or you have a chance to stand and do flight, take flight in a new direction. Okay, the new direction realises that you can't argue with stupid. If people are stupid and you're arguing with a stupid person, then it makes you stupid. So you can't be stupid unless you want to be, so that's choice. Am I stupid? Are you stupid? Well, we must both be stupid if we're both arguing, so we get nowhere. Wow, I'm turning into a fucking news director. Are we all enjoying the show? Do we have any paranoids in the audience tonight? Pathetic. So let's have a look. So we've got the Ace of Cups. Well, so we've got fucking straight out the bowl of soup. Boom! It's hit with the Two of Swords. So it's decision, precision, decide, precise. See, in this deck, that has two people fighting over one person that's blind to the truth. So it means illusion. It means that, well, there's the moon in the background there, and we also do have half the moon, half a moon cycle at the moment. So I noticed it last night that it was a beautiful half a moon, basically, I'm sure. But what that means in that deck is that it's got two people fighting over one person in the middle that doesn't even know what the fuck's going on in the background because they're blind and deaf to it. They're blind and dumb, deaf and dumb. Well, that was goes back to the song of Radiohead, of what I kind of put up, which was present tense, deaf, dumb and blind. So that will go in there too, hopefully. But it means that the person is just unaware of what the fuck is going on in the background or the foreground because they're just sitting there stuck, you know. So it's talking about centering the spread of cutting away the truth and finding alignment, and then the messages start coming in more freely and you start to relax more. It's kind of like, all right, how you getting on? That kind of energy. You know, it's talking about communication. So communication could come in that you like or that you dislike, really. But it should be what you like because, you know, let's have a look at this card. Wow, there's another cat in this. There's another cat. Some of you like cats. Or pussy. But it's direction. It's saying as advice that communication with the world, because he's looking out to the world and he's talking to the world. He's talking to the world. It's kind of like a news director, really. It's kind of like, you know, you talk to the world, the universe. You have to ask the universe. So thank you. So you have to ask the universe for guidance and help. When I get extremely pissed off and have done in the past, and I don't know my direction of my head from my arsehole, okay, and I feel like chucking a wand up someone's chocolate hole, when I get extremely pissed off, I have to ask for direction. So I ask my spirit guides or God or whatever it is that you believe in and ask for help, because they won't give you help because you have free will. So you have to ask for it. You have to pray for forgiveness, but you have to basically ask for direction because they're waiting for you to ask for it for your belief. If you don't believe in it, well then you don't have belief and it's all a lie. So you're lying to yourself of thinking, well, how do I align myself? It's because you're not asking for help. It's like a cry for help. Spirit listens to you, but you have to ask for it and communicate with the world and people and whatever, the worldwide internet or whatever. But you have to ask for help in order to seek guidance from the higher mind that aligns you with where you should be. But if you don't ask and you don't seek, you remain stuck and you remain deaf, dumb and blind. So, let us take... No, I think we'll leave that at that. I don't think there needs much clarification because I want to try and get on with the rest of the monthlies, the last half of December. Okay, time just seems to be flying by at the moment. But I'm trying to get some readings done. But we'll crack on from there. But that is Steve's Daily Bowl of Soup. And that is for the 13th, 14th kind of thing. Okay, alright guys, so I will catch you soon during the rest of your monthlies. Cheers, peace, bye, toot toot.